On the 27th of September 2022, undersea blasts near the Danish island of Bornholm ruptured both the Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines, leading to huge methane leaks. Although it denies involvement, Russia is widely thought to be behind these attacks. This is consistent with its earlier policy of using its control of fossil fuel supplies, especially natural gas, to Western Europe, as a means of leverage over its invasion of Ukraine. What Vladimir Putin was probably not expecting is how badly this policy has failed, and instead how it's given a huge boost to the adoption of renewables. Most of that boost has gone to an acceleration in the rollout of solar and wind power as sources of energy in electricity generation, but a lesser-known energy source has also benefited: green hydrogen. Before this, many had questioned if the fuel had a viable future. Now its place in the 21st century energy mix seems far more secure. The advantage of green hydrogen is that it's a clean-burning molecule, meaning that it can help us to decarbonize a range of sectors that have proved hard to clean up in the past. This includes the chemical, iron and steel industries as well as transportation, especially long-haul shipping. Hydrogen can also be used to heat our homes and store renewable electricity that would otherwise be wasted. That last fact is the crux of a new plan to use solar power on the Iberian Peninsula to produce green hydrogen, to then ship to consumers in Northern Europe. Although it only has approximately 10% of the capacity of Russia's Nord Stream 2 natural gas pipelines, this shows that Europe is moving quickly to not need Russian fossil fuels again. Speaking recently at the H2MED summit in Alicante, Spain's president announced the start of the new pipeline that will eventually carry hydrogen from Barcelona to Marseille in a project that will cost around €2.5 billion. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen, who was also present at the summit of European countries that border the Mediterranean Sea, gave her support for the pipeline, a key signal as the countries seek the maximum possible EU funding for it. The hydrogen pipeline is likely to be one of Europe's biggest and most expensive infrastructure projects in response to the energy crisis caused by huge cuts in Russian energy exports. The EU has prioritized hydrogen as an alternative energy source as it aims to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to at least 55% below 1990 levels by 2030. However, some people still question the rationale behind the project and question green hydrogen's viability. There are doubts about the scale of long-term demand for green hydrogen and the wisdom of transporting it over long distances as opposed to making it close to where it is needed. Significant uncertainties have emerged about the project's purpose, demand, technology, costs, financing, and overall need, wrote Anna Maria Jala-Makarevich, an analyst at the Institute for Energy Economics and Financial Analysis. Still, the EU believes renewable hydrogen can play a prominent role in decarbonizing energy-intensive industries as well as heavy-duty or long-distance transport modes. Not only that, the more this happens, the less need there is for Nord Stream 1 or 2 to ever come back online again. Russia was projected to get over €1 trillion in revenue over the lifetime of Nord Stream 2. Now a chunk of that money will go to Spain and Portugal instead.